What's up, fellow lords of gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Marvel Future excuse me. That game is done. Marvel Future Fight. So yeah, that was a joke. Let's jump in and talk about this new update that we've got from MODOK. So they're stringing us along, which is to be expected. You're gonna add a uniform from MODOK, kind of makes sense to just hang on to Kang being released in here. But let's jump in here. Let's take a look at this trailer that we have from MODOK anyways inside here. I think this is a pretty good trailer for him. So not showing a whole lot here in terms of him, because it's just like this weird panel in the room, and then you get MODOK come in. And then if you notice right on his chest, you see the T3 logo there. So MODOK will be getting a T3. So we'll get a T3 villain in MODOK. That's kind of surprising to me, right? But we're going to get a MODOK T3. Now, what does that mean? Because we already know we're getting a T4 and Ant-Man. So does that mean that Stature and Wasp will be awakened characters is the question, I guess. Because I don't think we normally get that many T3s in an update. But I did want to show you guys, like, well, before we get to that. So we can come over here to the forum, and this is what we've got in the update for the forum. This is CM Fragment of Marvel Future Fight. Agents, are you ready to face the supervillain who has been designed only for killing? Check out the new look and powers of the supervillain who uses psionic powers and superhuman calculator abilities. We will announce more information through the update details later. So we're still getting more, right? Like the update, well, no, because we will announce more information through the update details later. We'll see then. So basically we see inside here, right, that it's going to be MODOK. It's kind of weird to say design only for killing, especially when we know what MODOK looks like. But that's what we got over there on the Future Fight forums. And then over on the Twitter spheres, who is the mysterious MODOK and what are his intentions? Found out in a V8080 update inspired by Marvel Studios and the Ant-Man Co-op. So I'm like, okay, cool. We'll announce more details in the updates later, right? So, which that should say this is the last preview, but let's take a look so that way you can see what we're potentially getting from MODOK. So if you watch the Marvel Studios Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania trailer at about 50, somewhere around here, this mark right here, let me turn this down just a little bit. Timelines. You'll see MODOK actually appear over here in the version that we're all kind of familiar with. So MODOK's in this background right there, and you can see him kind of there. Like, you know, MODOK is here. So it's just like a very bad, terrible looking CGI in my opinion. It looks like the face of Bo from like he looks like the face of Bo from from Doctor Who. But anyways, and then when we get over here to about the 140 mark, sometime around here, right after this scene where everything crumbles in time,
we had a deal.
You see Cassie suited up as well inside this trailer. You then get to see this picture of MODOK basically coming in, and this looks more like the silhouetted vision that we get. So this looks more like the menacing MODOK presence that will probably get the uniform update. I can't imagine we're going to get the smooth baby face of Bo that was in the 57-minute mark or 52nd minute mark of video. I'm imagining this is going to be the uniform update that we're going to get. The eyes alone should say anything to you about that. So MODOK is definitely getting an update inside the game. T3, that should be very interesting. I don't know, not necessarily never has been or ever probably will be one of, like, I will never say that this is a character I'm like, yeah, I'm excited to see MODOK in a game. Like, I'm never excited to see MODOK in a game. I think we weren't excited to see MODOK inside Marvel's Avengers. So it's kind of funny in that, right? Like Marvel's Avengers release with MODOK as the primary villain at the end of the game, and I don't think we were exactly too excited to see that either. So MODOK has had some uniforms. I kind of went over in another video before where we specifically looked at him, and yeah, anything for this character is going to be a substantial upgrade in terms of like what he's getting overall, because it's been a while since we've gotten anything, and this is the last uniform that we've had. So he's not very usable at all. So we'll see what happens with that, but here we go. Now the question is, how long before we get notification about Kang coming to the game, which is I think what most people are excited about, and in what form will he come to the game to represent for us. Hopefully he's going to be a T3 tier 4 supervillain. I'm gonna imagine T3 because we are going to get on the Marvel phase plan some form of Kang Dynasty, so we're gonna see him more in this phase. So look out for that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, peace.